what's up with this? Well, to keep this channel alive, I'm always running multiple projects that sometimes are a little bit easier, or to just keep as many customers happy as I can. Yes, well, I am so sorry. I need to bore you guys all with another project, relatively quick in between. And I'll take you onto the list with all the parts that are in, all the parts that are under, and what are we going to do with this Kadett? Because everybody by now would know, I got a little bit of a soft spot for the Kadett GSI, my favorite when I was 18. So, yeah, let's get this fixed. Motorsport, kind of cool. So now we've cleaned out and put it all the parts on the workbench. We can start with the newest project. Well, we've got a checklist on everything that we need to do. We are going to make a roll cage with some welding, extra reinforcements in the cage, an extra cross, and well, this cage will be some more work than normal. Then we are going to make the seat belts with fitting points, welding mounts. Then we're going to make some race frames for the seats. We're going to make a digital dashboard with the wiring, so we're going to adjust the wiring loom for the digital dash. We're going to put the battery in the back for a little bit more weight in the back, so adjusting the wiring loom for that point as well. Then we're going to put in a new steering wheel with a snap on, snap off head for the steering wheel. Then we're going to put some new windows in, Lexa and windows with the little opening hatch in the side. And then we have some small holes that need to be welded, some small rust repairs, and then we're a long way ahead on this build, and probably some little extras that will follow later on, as always. Will be fully forwards. Well, I don't think you want any more forward. This is too much for me. And we can all the way go to the back till we hit the cage. So this is going to work. and nice and low this way, as low as possible with as much room all around, because there will be a helmet on and it will be even difficult. So I think this is the best solution. It's some thick 3mm steel tube that, well, this will reinforce the floor, this will reinforce everything for the seat. Now we're off to some base plates at the front, because the thin sheet metal will never hold a trap nut or something in the floor. So I want to weld these on and over and weld some nuts in these base plates. So we got some extra reinforcement to wrench on the seats. But of course, it's not all plain and simple shapes. Well, I'm already doing dumb shit. Okay. That's always the thing with this fit. I'm always into the dumb stuff. That's not even close. Okay, now make some mounting points. Mounting points are there, are tack welded. Now some mounting points in the tube so that we can fit in the tube. And then the most of the first piece is done, and then we can go quickly on to the other side, because that's an easy one. When we have the first one all prepared. Well, these are the first safety measures to drive safely on the green hell. We can go to the Nürburgring now with the seats properly installed. I'm going to weld them off later on when it's on the ramp to remove some underbody chutes so we can safely weld it. We need lots of more welding stuff for the roll cage. So let's first prepare some base plates for the roll cage so we can mount that properly and then adjust it to some actual cross. And of course, it's a little bit of a hobby, so we want to make it look nice with some extra cross indicate, and of course it's more for the safety. So two things in once, it's cooler and safer. Let's get some base plates first. Let's see what kind of parts are already in this cage. Always difficult to get in. Well, okay, cage is in. I had the same cage in my old green estate, and I know, well, the fitment on the bolt-ins isn't really that good. I think he got this second hand. There's been some welding and some stuff already been done. So my plan is to make some weld-in base plates on the chassis or on the bottom, on the arches, and bolt it on there. Because in my feel, if he will be later on more enthusiastic about his track days and doing more stuff, and he wants to go to a full cage, There will be already base plates in, and you can make a weld-in cage later on. For now, this cage is well doing its job. The first safeties are there to go and improve and level up the hobby. So in my mind, that's a good solution. Make some base plates, weld in nuts in there, and then we can bolt in this cage, and you can always take it out and improve the total cage experience later on. But I need to discuss that with the owner a little bit, so I'm waiting for him to call me back, so we're off to the next job. The next job is electronics. He wants the original Kadett GSI digital dashboard in there. So we need to add 2 or 3 wires, reroute some wires to the right points in the new sockets. So let's start there then. Well, it's all not that complicated, but it just takes a little time to check all the numbers on which number goes where and which wire we need to connect to which point on the digital dashboard. Well, Mr. Kadett GSI, I always drove GSIs, but of course they already had the digital dashboard in, and I never done the swap. So now let's do the swap. It's fairly easy, good to do. Well, okay, he already delivered me this. Somebody already made something out of this. So I think I'm going to use these for a test fit, and then later on when I'm ready, I will plug them in the way I want them. Well, that is all going in the flow. So, new sensor is in. I think I'm going to, well, fully lengthen the sensor wires to the inside on the point where the cable goes outside. Then, well, it's only the ground. It's a 15 on the ignition and the signal wire. So I think I'm going to get these two behind the dash, all 3 behind the dashboard, that they will be easy to get in and out again. And for all my Opel freaks, let me know in the comments if you are interested in the schematics of this. Maybe I'll put it online for you all to check. Let me know in the comments if that will be helpful for all the rebuilds you're doing. the dimple flip. That was a very good idea. I put some Vaseline on the steel and the rubber gasket just went so off. Nice one. Now we can use the gasket again for the electronics. Boop, boop. One side of the dash is the light's not on, but it gives the gasoline, gives the battery. The oil pressure sensor is doing something. More lights, even better. That is the dashboard working. So now we can finalize and make some good connections behind the dashboard because, well, it looks like that everything is working, and I was a little bit afraid of what some of the things that were already been done in the wiring loom, that maybe some bits wouldn't work, but they all seem to work. So now we can make some good connections, solder everything and make it look nice and tidy, install everything back, and then another job done. Yeah, this is the classic Kadett dashboard. So with the proper Kadett GSI, fun haver, race car. So, well, it's not the best maybe for racing, but it's a fun haver, and we like to have fun. So fun and Kadett GSI is a digital dashboard. So yeah, in my opinion, good solution. Actually kinda nice. I've got some wires that were already in there. I'm not going to figure everything out. I know we've got everything connected for the dash. The point that I did makes them a little bit nicer. So let's get this all running again. So, yes, brake, boop, boop. Lights, righty. Now, okay, that is one fun thing for a track day Nürburgring daily fun haver. The real GSI dashboard is in, now off to the roll cage. So base plates in on the right measurements, bend the old cage a little bit upwards that it's center and aligned at the exact same points everywhere on this case. So let's make some base plates then. What can we say? 40? This will be 75-ish. Base plates. So that's a little weld-through primer on the insides of the new mounting points. So these are prepared. Now on to the other ones. But I must say that is actually it for this episode. Next episode will be welding in the cage. But first I've ordered Lexan for the windows. The window is going to be cut out. Ordered more parts to weld the cage, and so ordered some more parts that are on the list of things we need to do for, like the seat belts. We have some parts on the way for that. Oh, and the snap on, snap off steering hub, and all the parts are on their way. So that's why I'm a little bit stuck on, well, we can do some more, but the week is all gone. This was a weekly YouTube television show on what's happening in Nonstandard, brought by another end. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you all, because for me personally, a big milestone. We've reached 10,000 followers of people checking out the content and the stuff that I'm doing over here. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel and put something in the comments, and see you all in the next episode.